Good day, everyone. I will present to you our study on the socioeconomic determinants of online buyers in Central Visayas. This paper is a product of a requirement in econometrics, and so my co-authors are my students. My presentation will proceed as follows, starting from the introduction of the paper to the research problem, to the theoretical and conceptual framework, methodology, results, discussion, and the recommendations of our study. Contactless transactions, such as e-banking and e-commerce, help keep the economy afloat during the pandemic. The growing size of our domestic Filipino market has drawn attention to various companies whose platforms specialize in e-commerce. Therefore, an understanding of the market, particularly the demand side of the market, is an important step towards tapping the opportunities of e-commerce. Our research environment is Central Visayas, where Cebu City, the second most urbanized city in the Philippines, is located. Annually, Central Visayas contributes 6.5% to our GDP, and pre-pandemic, it posted an average of 11% growth in regional GDP. Our research problem is to determine the socio-economic determinants of online buyers in Central Visayas. We have three sub-problems. First, to determine the socio-economic profile of online buyers, to determine the determinants of online buyers, and to derive policy recommendations from the results of our study. For our theoretical framework, we adopted the utility maximization model of online shopping from the paper of Azam and Kiang in 2012, where a consumer derives utility from the physical attribute of a product that are tangible and from the utility derived from online shopping. The socio-economic determinants that we've considered in the study are age, gender, labor force status, highest educational attainment, along with internet use, computer use, and cell phone use. The methodology that we use is logic regression. We made use of the secondary data made available to us by the Department of Information and Communication Technology, DICT. So in the 2019 National ICT Household Survey, there were 1,899 observations or individual respondents in the ICT Household Survey. How is online buyer defined in the survey? Online buyers are the respondents who purchase from any website or any social media accounts, including hiring people for specific tasks. And so we assign 1 for individual who has participated in online buying and 0 otherwise. These are the results of our logistic regression. All signs are positive, but the significant variables are age at different age groups, education at the college and post-baccalaureate level, and then internet use, cell phone use, and computer use. Gender and labor force status were not statistically significant. So what does this mean? This means that the likelihood for an individual to participate in online buying is higher when one reaches the college and the post-baccalaureate educational level. And also, the likelihood is higher as age increases. And individuals who use internet, cell phone, and computer are more likely to participate or to engage in online buying. For the labor force status, we use the labor force status classification in the survey, which is employed, whether self-employed or not, and then unemployed based on the definition of the labor force survey, and the others, which are retired, housewife, student, and persons with disability. For gender, we assign 1 for male and 0 for female. Thus, in the result shows that male are more likely to participate in online buying than female. So from the significant variables of the study, here are our recommendations. The paper supports the e-commerce Philippine 2022 roadmap, which emphasized on training or schooling on digital skills to bring more opportunities for e-commerce, no? Especially for those who are unfamiliar with technology. So our results showed that only individuals with college and post-baccalaureate level are more likely to participate in online buying. And second, with the statistical significance of the internet use and the gadget, cell phone, together with computers, this underscored the importance of first, increasing our internet penetration rate. Because as reported, in Region 7, there's only 35.1% of those surveyed who have used internet. And there are around 77% who have cell phones and around 24% who use computers. And since the likelihood of these individuals who have cell phone and computers to participate in online buying is higher, therefore the need to increase the availability, or the ownership or the use, not necessarily the ownership, but the use of these cell phones and computers. And also, there should be a massive campaign on the different aspects of e-commerce to increase participation. Note that in the survey, the respondents were asked reasons for not participating in e-commerce, and the reasons given were they are not interested, they prefer to stop in person, security concerns, and private concerns. So on the supply side, these security concerns and maybe these private concerns must be addressed. And also, it should also be noted that the study made use of data, survey data in 2019, which was pre-pandemic. And then there was a report saying that e-commerce increased by around 325% during the pandemic in the Philippines. So thank you. And I shall look forward to your comments and your questions.